What a beaut. Now the other day I did a video, well, a couple of weeks ago maybe, when I did the when I went up for the MOT for the Fireblade, for Bumbleblade, and I mentioned about having different bikes. How do you choose? And I mentioned how the bike chooses me, right? So the truth is it's just so true. If you consider this bike, the purring V4 engine, the smooth delivery, the power. I don't wake up in the morning and think, oh, what one should I ride? It's my mood, and therefore the bike chooses me. I wake up, I do not have to choose the bike. For example, now it's been a stressful day at work. Lots going on. Always really busy, running around like mad. And this bike called to me. So I got home from work, and this was it. I just needed a ride on this. It's just how a bike's personality and the character that bikes have, and I don't think the modern bikes have it quite so much, that this bike gives me. Like I said, feeling a bit stressed, feeling a bit down, don't feel the need for super power speed like the Speed Triple 1200 RS with its 180 brake horsepower. This bike calls to me. So let's jump on and have a little bimble back towards home, and also it's given me a chance to try out my new listen to that, my new DJI Mic Mini. This is the sound I'm talking about. I don't know how this Mic Mini is going to work. Well, I've seen quite a few reviews that say it's no good for motor vlogging. It can't take it. You can turn the power down, but only to -12, whereas with my wireless mic, using the receiver, I could bring it down a lot further. But I just wanted this. It was so small, and Bluetooth directly to my new action cam, which is the DJI 4. No, I haven't gone for the 5 or the soon to come out 6. Just because, well, don't need it. And, my DJI 3 was still good enough, but it was starting to give me a few problems. And so it gives me any excuse. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. I have no problems with choosing the bike, what I'm going to use. Okay, maybe I might feel like using the Fireblade, but I've got a 6-hour ride and I'm 53, and maybe it's a bit risky, but for everyday rides, the personality of the three bikes are so different that they choose me. No difficulty at all. Be interesting to see if others that are watching this video, and thanks if you do, and please like and subscribe and all that YouTubey stuff. If you, with multiple bikes, have the same, feeling when it comes to which bike to ride. I don't feel the need to go fast in this, but, there are other times where I just feel like I want to let off some real steam, and that Speed Triple is amazing, and then other times I want that 90s danger Fireblade that's gonna kill me. Even though it's less powerful than the Speed Triple, it's got no rider aids, nothing at all. And that chooses me. And this bike just, don't get me wrong, this is a 150 mile an hour motorbike, still. And yes, I've done a track day on this, and it still is. Although maybe the speedo's not quite as accurate as it should be, but still, it's a bloody fast bike. But the way it delivers its power, feel that, the purr of that V4 engine, and I'll put it above, but I made a video on why I believe this is the best bike ever made. That over-engineered masterpiece of an engine. It's the way it acts. It's a tiger or a tiger cub. It's purring, and you're like, gorgeous. And then, it's only 100 brake horsepower, 106 or something. That's all it is. But it feels more, just that power. So you can have fun on this, but at the same point you're just purring along. You can be lazy through the gears, it pulls. It's got so much mid-range, low range, high range. It's just absolutely splendid. I mean, like this, just poodling along, enjoying the feel, and then lazy in the gears and open it up and it purrs. There's no sudden boost, it's all through the revs. It is a truly, truly splendid engine. And it suits the mood. It calms me. Like I said, I had a bad day, it's quite stressful. And I got home thinking of putting on the telly, but the bike kept calling to me. I said, let's go, you'll feel better. And I do. I get back after a ride on this. Oh, lovely. And I feel reborn, I feel relaxed. Don't need to reach for the bottle.
A man drink like that and he don't eat, he is going to die.
I just need a mouthful of V4. Sounded a bit dodgy, didn't it? But there are times when I wake up and I want that super naked. I want the speed triple. I want that 180 horsepower. I want the traction control, wheelie control, modern feel. That triple engine, which is just fantastic. And that's one thing about, obviously, my three bikes. Of course, you've got the screaming inline 4 of the Fireblade, and it's almost Spitfire cockpit because it's 1997, and it's just fun, it's challenging, you feel like you've achieved something when you get home alive on that thing.
A brake! Hold the right handle!
And there are, like I said, there are times when that bike is calling to me, and I wake up in the morning and that's it, I go straight for those keys. But in a particularly stressful moment in life with work and other stuff, nothing bad, just, you know, kids, wives. This bike seems to be calling for me quite a lot recently. It's something about the sound, it's something about the power delivery. I think it's definitely a lot to do with the sound. I mean, I don't know what you can hear, especially as, you know, I'm experimenting with the new Mic Mini. You know, yeah, it's just, oh, it's a whole experience. And it's like 34 years old. I mean, this bike was made in 1991. Feel it go, feel it pull. I'm also deliberately wearing my GT Air 2, which is the noisiest of my helmets, not like my Alpenstars or my X-Spirit 3, which are a lot quieter. I deliberately wore this just to give the mic a bit of a test, because, as I mentioned, a lot of the reviews said that it's quite hot and at high speeds unacceptable. But if it works at, you know, nice little chilled rides out, then brilliant, because like I said, it's a very small mic. I haven't got anything tickling my nose, and I haven't got any cables or anything like that. If it doesn't work out, then I could either sell it or I'll keep it for when I do like you know, like when I'm working on Bumbleblade with Bumble Steve, and I've got two mics as we're fiddling around. So today, with the help of Bumble Steve, trying to act professional, and it's absolutely perfect for that. In fact, all the reviews, they just say it's absolutely a game-changing, brilliant piece of kit. But then I watched all of those, and then watched the and then I watched the motovlog ones, like Really Good TV and Username Kate and quite a few others, and they all just kind of said, nah, unacceptable at high speeds. So it will find a use. I'm sure it will. If it doesn't, then I'll sell it on. But back to this, if you were to somehow be able to just put someone on the bike and not tell them how old it was, and ignore all of the dated looking dash and that, I think anybody would have struggled to believe that this is 34 years old. It's such a valid engine. Police slow. Oh, okay, we have a broken down car. Thank you. Trouble with these UK narrow roads, isn't it? Break down a car, that's it. Yeah, check out my video on the VFR. I go into a bit about the history and, you know, how this bike saved Honda's reputation. They had a similar camshaft problem like KTM. Trouble is, KTM tried to bury it for quite a while, and Honda didn't. They invested. But I can sit here like this on this bike and just stroke that throttle. Oh. Oh.
Oh God! Oh yes! Yes! Yes!
But it's got enough oomph to, a lot of crap in the road there. It's got enough oomph to get you out of any dodgy situations. what I mean? Obviously it's a sports tourer, so you've got the clip-ons, but they're not exaggerated clip-ons, it's a sports tourer, so you can do long distance. Not as comfortable as the Speed Triple, because of course that's got straight bars. So well, thanks for coming off this little video on how when the V4 speaks, I must obey.
All right, I am the Messiah. He is the Messiah. Now, fuck off.
It calls to me, I shall obey. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as I mentioned, if you do have multiple bikes, let me know if you feel the same. And with that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next video, where I shall be doing a comparison on the DJI wireless mic, DJI Mic Mini, and the wireless mic 2. Bye!